time for Mommy Mondays, but we're doing things a little bit different to kick off 2016. The dads are taking over.
Yeah, we have an unfiltered perspective from one dad. He's the New Haven guy, Mr. Vinnie Penn. He is the host of the Vinnie Penn Project on 960 WELI. Vinnie, welcome here.
This is fun having you here. Yes. Kind of put a face to the name for people who might not.
Thanks for having me. I like unfiltered. Is that used only for me?
Yeah.
You want no tie, no responsibility.
Nobody else gets the unfiltered title except
I love it.
for you.
You guys have known each other for a while, right?
Well, I mean, he was a toddler up and down the hallways at Radio Towers Park back in the 90s.
Toddler, look at him now.
Yeah.
And I still wear diapers.
Yeah.
You just said.
Yeah, I don't know, 8, 9 years old.
Something
I remember.
like that.
I would try to strike up conversation. He was a sheepish little fellow.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I just made copies of my hand, I think, and I was a nervous little weird.
I would try
to
engage him as I do my own kids, and he would stare at me. Why is he speaking to me?
Who is
this strange man? Dad, he spoke with me again today.
Who is this guy?
Yes, I'd like to think I informed his career, though. Teresa.
You might have.
I owe everything to Vinnie Penn, but
you should.
But that's kind of what we're talking about today is parenting, because it's one of those things at that age. Most kids are a little awkward. They're not confident in themselves, and you're, as a dad, you have some good advice.
How old are your kids?
9, and I have a tween. She's going to be 13 in about 6 weeks, so it's an interesting thing. And you know, it's funny too, because we started having some fun with these dub smash videos on social media, and my son, quite unlike me, was he wouldn't allow me to post photos of him. He'd take a funny photo, he'd make me delete it, and now from June till now, it's brought him out of it's actually encouraged him. So there's been an upside to social media in that sense for him, downside for the daughter, upside for the son is he owns what he does, and when he gets the feedback, he's excited about it.
Well, we have some video of the dub smash. We
Speaking of Aaron Carter.
Speaking of Aaron Carter, maybe he's singing a little bit. There you are.
There's an Aaron Carter. I mean, look at that.
With the kids.
Look at your son dancing. He is killing it back there.
And I got to tell you, Teresa, oh yeah, this is our Christmas.
I mean, you got
our Christmas record, if you will. I think I'm really center stage where I belong. That's
Adele.
Adele's Hello.
Yeah, working.
Look at Luke there. Luke is in his zone right there. You know what I really should have done is look at that, that's just priceless stuff. What I should have done is sent you maybe the first that he refused to let me post, where he barely moved. So it's given him a comfort zone. And it all began, interestingly, one day I was dancing in front of a video myself, and my daughter filmed it. And when I turned around, she goes, "Now I've got you." And she was waving the phone. I said, "I don't even know what that means." She goes, "When I want something, I can hold this over your head. I'll show it to people." I said,
and you're like, "I really don't care, honey."
I'll post that to my Facebook page right now. It's quite a learning lesson. She said, "You will never post it right now." So I posted it, and 2 minutes later, 100 comments, not kind. Right. Very insulting, and I said, this is a lesson though. You got to own what you do when your girlfriends film something or your sleepovers. Like, you better be prepared the next day. So make sure what you're doing, you're going to stand behind, even if it's silly. Or if it's not,
right?
Yeah. So it was a learning thing.
Well, that's true.
Inadvertently.
On social media, that's certainly true. But also from a parenting perspective, you know, your kids can listen to you every day, and I mean, you're really a role model. What advice do you have for other parents out there who might not have that type of job, or where they can look up to their parents in that sense, but to be a good dad?
You know, I used to always say before, and with our new mom right here, and you're probably, how are you feeling going in? Like, I remember thinking, there's nothing hard about this. Like, it's so easy. It's such a blast, and you just have to be vigilant, right?
Sure.
But I found with the phone thing, because I used to say to friends of mine, just make sure you check it all the time. But my daughter, she deletes everything.
Oh.
So do I have a login? Sure. Do I turn on the phone and check it when she's nowhere to be found? Sure. And one day I said to her, "Where are all your you text all the time? They're not here." She said, "Oh, I need the space." So I delete them. Now, I don't know if I believe that or not. So my thing is, at 8 o'clock every night, turn your phone in. Don't you remember growing up? Nobody called your house.
Great idea.
I say turn the phone in. Nobody was allowed to call our houses.
No, it's true.
They might have thrown stones at windows.
No one was calling past 8, though.
Stand outside with a boombox, maybe? Did you have that growing up?
A little bit of that.
Old.
Okay.
Yeah. What would we have done to that kid? What would have happened in Waterbury if John Cusack showed up with that? But my advice is, there's no reason. They could call the landline at 11:30 if it's pressing. Otherwise, phone goes off 8 o'clock and they all get turned in. That's the best advice I can really give.
That is brilliant. I love that
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. If
That
you
is
have
terrific.
a tween, I think that's the best way to go. And then rock out with them on Dub Smash like I do. I
And
really think.
record it. You're going to look back on those in years and
I
you're
do.
going to laugh.
I do. One of those I wish I didn't send Ryan that one. But I stand by the other 3.
Well, we have more. Maybe we'll show some at the end of the show. Maybe we found
Or at least
a few
put them
other
on our
videos.
website,
Yeah,
right?
we'll definitely post them on Facebook later today. Make sure you guys check them out online and listen. The Vinnie Penn Project, Vinnie Penn from 960 WELI weekday mornings. Check him out on air.
So fun having you here.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Vinnie. Thank you so
All
much.
Oh, yeah,
right.
by the way.
What do you have, Captain
Captain
America?
America. See,
Captain
it's cool to have funky socks.
what you guys
Cool
think.
socks, cool guy.
That's it. That's it.